Can you go on your phone and write something? Write a comment. Hurry up, write a comment. Hi, how are you? We were totally having like technical difficulties trying to get on tonight, so sorry about that, everyone. Chicken Home said hi. How are you, Castle Hives? Hi. Yeah, I've used, I don't know, something's going on with YouTube where you can't get on the live without like an encryption code, and I usually will use this app. And I don't know, it was acting up twice. Hi Gavin, how is everyone on this Sunday? Minnie, hello, how are you? Yes, finally, it's working now. Thank goodness. And then I was gonna do Streamlabs, and as soon as I hit the button, it just didn't work. I don't know. Definitely technical difficulties. Sorry if he's here barking. Don't forget, I'm in someone else's home. So, Castle Hive said I'm driving, so I won't be quiet. They're not right now, of course, because I'm live. Go in. Their dogs are fighting. Long weekend, I've been dog sitting. Lauren N, hi. Don't mind the barking because they're beating each other up.
Come on. Come on.
So, I'm gonna have to give it a minute. I babysat 3 big dogs all weekend. Kind of funny. So yeah, so didn't start off too good this live. With some technical difficulties, and then you know I'm at someone else's house, so the 2 sisters are beating each other up. But how is everyone? I can't stay, it's past my bedtime. Oh, okay. Chicken. Meat, I want to adjust a little bit. Okay. But you shared. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, Minnie, I called you like last week when me and Lauren were talking, and I texted you. It said it message was read, but I don't know. Just need you to call me.
Get in there. Come on down.
Ow, what a way to start my live off. It's like crazy. Between the technical difficulties that initially started, and then where I'm staying, their dogs just were dog fighting. Not good. Castle Hive says, I'm working in Indy this week. Oh, you are? With just work or something exciting? Yeah, so is anyone else that goes live? I know there not a lot of people are in here right now, but is anyone else having a problem with this upgrade with YouTube of trying to get on to go live? I can't even get on live through the laptop now. I don't know. If somebody knows how to do it, hit me up because I can't get into it whatsoever. Yeah, work, Castle Hive says. How's the bees doing? And Lauren, my great moderator, along with Minnie, how did those raspberry rolls turn out? I gave Lauren a recipe that's really good for the summertime. It's like my cinnamon dough recipe, but because it's just flawless. And get bit by mosquitoes here, something fierce. But it's super light and airy, and they're raspberry rolls, and so I gave her the recipe for her to make them, and she texted me that she was making them. Good honey in a week or two. Awesome. I have just had a problem with tube in general. I don't know, because Minnie, I don't think you've ever gone live yet, have you? They turned out awesome. Oh, capital awesome. Yay, I'm so excited. So yeah, I don't know if I actually did a video for these particular raspberry rolls, but it's, if you go back into the recipes, it is my cinnamon dough recipe, and instead of obviously putting butter and cinnamon sugar down, it's cream cheese with vanilla and raspberries, and you roll it up, and then you sprinkle powdered sugar on the top, and you can make it look cute and fancy. Put a raspberry on every one. They're like eating a cloud. They are so light, great with a nice cold glass of sweet tea. Awesome. So I shared the recipe with her when we were yip-yapping, and she made them. So yay, they turned out. I'm so happy. I hope that the family enjoyed them. There's 10 people in here, well, 11 people in here. So hopefully I'm seeing all the comments. So yeah, I'm super stoked that the recipe turned out for you. Really sorry about, the beginning lives. I was going to go through Streamlabs on the laptop to go live tonight. And as soon as I hit to go live, it just, I don't know, didn't work. And then this app wouldn't let me see not even one comment, and the screen was pulsating, so I had to end it and start over. So, no, but I have a problem with uploading and with notifications, just weird stuff since upgraded. Yeah, I haven't noticed any other upgrade besides just going live. Have you tried StreamYard? No. I downloaded Streamlabs today because I have my grandson who's over. And hi Lindsay, hi Lazy Pond Farm, hi. Lindsay's just stopping to say hi. Hi Linz, actually have Gavin since last night. Super cool because I had dog sit this weekend for where I'm staying. So he wanted to come over, and we used the fire pit last night. And it was my friend's birthday, so I dog sat and left Gavin just, eat some marshmallows, and he decided to use no marshmallows and come up with his own concoction, which was an Oreo cookie stuck on a s'more stick and toasted inside the fire, and he loved it. Let's see. I use StreamYard, easy to use. Yeah, because this is getting crazy. I mean, even Streamlabs isn't. I mean, I hit the go live button, and I obviously didn't even go live. Hey, I saw the notification pop up, so I stopped by to say hi. I think Mark had you sub to me, so it's the least I could do. That is Spy. I'm just trying to see the comments. Jed Hutchinson. Oh, well, welcome, Jed. Lazy Pond Farms saying hello to Lauren. Mr. Gavin's in here. So yeah, Castle Hives, I guess I'm gonna have to, Gavin's watching, so maybe he can remember the app. I'm gonna have to probably download that one, because the upgrade on YouTube to go live, I just cannot figure it out to save my life. And two, it has to upgrade like your drivers, and I have a little bit of an older laptop, so the dial was just spinning all day today, searching to do whatever upgrade it was supposed to do, and just never happened. So everyone's saying hello to Castle Hives, who's completely awesome. So, and if you caught, I was just going to let some people roll on in. We have 13 people, so hopefully 13 thumbs up. Last week's live was interesting, to say the least. It didn't start off from any technical difficulties, but live was going really well. And then I guess because I had 4th of July in it, had some trolls that came in and some Black Lives Matters type of thing were in my live last week. So I missed some of my subscribers' comments, like the Grumpy Farmer, you know. Everybody was reporting them, so it was a little crazy because Lauren was the moderator, obviously, last Sunday. It was once she got off, they decided to come in and talk crap about America, you know. So it was a little nuts towards the end, and that was one of my longest lives. It was 3 hours. I think the last hour and a half, or an hour and 45 minutes, because Judith Davis was in, and Lidbit. Her name has changed, which that was really cool last week. Her husband, and I used to say this in the 80s and 90s, like, girl, you're a hot mess. Her husband had her change her name to Hot Mess Express. Totally awesome. Such a cool name. So yeah, just nuts with the people that came in last week. I'm pretty sure it had a lot to do with the factor that I put 4th of July in there. Let's see. Castle Hive says, oh, I hate trolls. Yeah, and it happened right after Lauren got off. I got the seeds I won from you, Mel. Yay, everybody's getting their seeds, thank goodness, because, you know, I didn't want, I don't know. I had somebody that was coming after me, like, saying I'm a clickbait channel because they didn't get their seeds, yada yada, but COVID, post office wasn't open, and as soon as it opened, I shipped them out. I think Lauren may have gotten hers first, so I figured everyone else will get theirs, you know, pretty quickly. Let's see. Thanks. It's been years since I've done live on YouTube, so I'm probably way out of date on it. Jed says, well, hey, get back on YouTube. Judith Davis. There she is. Mwah. Everyone say hello to Judith Davis. Sweet, sweet woman. She was in last week as well on the story I was just telling about the trolls. That's not here's dogs, it's neighbor's dog barking. So you're gonna have to bear with me on this one tonight on this live. It's gonna be a little cray-cray. But yeah, I guess because I gave it the title 4th of July, they were just completely disrespecting the country and saying all kinds of just, you know, we Americans are gonna be kissing their feet type of nonsense. So, but Judith was in, and she was a moderator who helped out majorly with those trolls last week. And so did Hot Mess Express, and Chris was on. I don't know if Chris is on now. I haven't seen a comment. Everybody was reporting them. I think it might have been 2 or 3 people that were doing it, but ugh, the stuff they were saying was just so appalling. Cold day before I do that. I hear you. I hear you. COVID, Black Lives Matter, Antifa can kiss my ass. Grumpy Farmer. I'm so sorry I missed your comment last week. It was a little chaotic. I saw your comment after the fact. I'll tell you, everyone say hello to the Grumpy Farmer. He was in there last week. I felt so bad because I had to rewatch my own live. I didn't even have the opportunity to even say hello to him or anything because they were coming at me full force. And I was trying to be nice about it. After a while, when you start saying things about my country, I'm just going to tell you to kiss my ass, to be honest with you. So yeah, it was something else last week for sure. Yeah, like Judith said, every comment got reported. Somebody even came in and said, report it, ! When I was talking about like these long s'more sticks and everything. Like, just nuts. They're all batshit crazy, honestly. But thank you for everyone that was in last week's and, you know, doing the same thing I was doing, trying to defend our country, let alone you're going to be disrespecting it on 4th of July. It was crazy. Let's see. If they hate it, leave it. I agree. Castle Hives, 100%. Mini says trolls are awful. Yeah. I was really trying to figure out, like, what is going on? And I wanted to talk about how I finally left. I had a funny incident that happened. And, I mean, the live overall was really good. Until my lovely Miss Lauren from Mars got off. And, they done all lost their minds with the things they were saying. The country's name's going to be changed. It's not going to be the United States of America anymore. It was going to be something that started with the C. I forget what that is. Don't mind, I'm probably going to pull my hair up. I don't know if you guys have seen me gardening in a bathing suit, bikini top. I'm not here to offend anyone, but I'm also not here to die of a heat stroke. Brian Lossie's homestead was a little concerned. Maybe, you know, because there was a few little jokes going around with me and David Hotellings, and I think even Castle Hives about gardening in a bikini top. It just so happened that Chris came and took me down there, and it was like 110 here, and that wasn't even including the humidity. So I just wore a bikini top because I knew that they had a hose, and you know, 1 or 2 people were disappointed in me for wearing a bikini top. Like, why? I said, well, my mom is not, so as long as my subscribers are not, you know, upset that I was gardening in a bikini top, I'm sure you can all understand. I think it was 110 here, but it felt like 115 with humidity. And with everything health-wise that's going on with me, the last thing I wanted to do was pass out. So, let's see. If they don't like the country, then get the hell out. Amen, Grumpy Farmer, I'm with you. I mean, they were disrespecting the military and everything. After a while, listen, I don't make my lives or my channel to have anything to do with politics, but 4th of July weekend, I chat and chill just to talk about this neighborhood. You know, I'm staying at my friend's place. I'm not in the tent. I was in there for a week. I was offered to stay here till August, and Jean said the neighborhood is a little cray-cray when it comes to the fireworks. It was an understatement. There were so many fireworks, but it was fun, and, you know, got me out of my thoughts for a bit. And, you know, just wanted to chat and chill with my lovely subscribers and talk about these long sticks. Literally, I don't have them out here right now. They're like this long for s'mores. And like I said, once Lauren got off, it just got batshit crazy. Let's see. Judith Davis, love it or leave it. Amen. Castle Hives, do what you do, Mel. Yeah, I mean, I appreciated Brian Lossie's concern of thinking like somebody was, because my opening line was like a joke, like, oh, I was asked to garden in a bikini top. Kind of was. But have you seen the size of me? I'm like skinny mini over here. So you know what? No, please don't get offended if you see me in a bikini top gardening. Because me and Chris were down there for about 6 or 7 hours. It was god-awful hot. And I didn't kind of, I think it's somebody that may follow him said, I'm very disappointed in her and what she just did. Why? If my mom was here, she wouldn't be. She would say, girl, go do whatever you got to do. I mean, I'm that person that'll be out there gardening on with a tea light to get that last plant. So, you know, it's not shocking to my family or friends to see me running around in a bikini. They're not offended whatsoever. So, there's one more video in the same bikini top because, like I said, we were down there weeding for 6 hours and I was in the same bikini top. So, and we also did 3 videos. So 2 were posted. And there's only one more talking about my lovely onions, how I saw scapes. I never saw that before. So onions are amazing. Let's read some comments. How is David? David and I don't speak any longer. And I'm going to leave it on that note right there. We're not speaking any longer. You know, I'm not going to badmouth David, but I don't appreciate, you know, someone going through YouTube. Like, everybody already knows my circumstances. I've been pretty transparent about all that. And suddenly rumors were going around that this is a money scheme. Yeah, I lost my home. I'm staying with Thomas and the person that owns the home. Money scheme. When Minnie offered to do a GoFundMe, I mean, when I heard that through the grapevine, that was it for me, because I've been there for him through thick and thin, and, you know, I'm already down on my luck. Like, don't kick me while I'm down. It's like a person that wants to stab you in the back. Why stab you in the back? Stab me right in the front of my chest. So I can't have that toxicity in my life at all. Let's see. Let's read some more comments. You looked incredible in that bikini top. Whoever is disappointed is jealous of your... Oh, it just blinked. Let me go back and reread it. Of your smoking hot little body, from Jackie Puppet. Oh, well, thank you. Judith says, it is a new group called the NFAC that is causing a lot of problems. I believe it. Jed says, everyone say hello to Jed. I wear swimming trunks when I'm working on my cabin. I gotta jump in Jen and Zach's pool every hour, so it's kind of bad. Terrible. I mean, so hot. Bad at handling the heat. Yeah, I never used to be. If you have the body for it, wear the heck out of it. Sorry, Mel. Castle Hives, what are you sorry for? Oh, that. Yeah, that's kind of crummy thing to say or do. You know, I do know some YouTubers that informed me of it. And I just think it's, I don't know. I'm disappointed. And then when he was questioned about it, which is all I'm going to say to end that conversation, when he was questioned about it by a different YouTuber, that I will mention no names, it suddenly was, oh, well, you know, people in the homestead community thought me and Mel were in some money scam. So right there, he was caught in a double lie. So I just can't be bothered with that. I'm trying to deal with what I'm dealing with. The last thing I need, I mean, if someone wants to help, I'm so appreciative. But to fake this, I think is a little impossible, considering I showed all the paperwork, documentation, and I just thought everything that I've done for him, and for him to do that, don't need it. And hey, if you ever need an ear, message me on Instagram. Castle Hives, most definitely. Send me a friend request. I hate to say hold on a second, but I gotta let my dogs in, because what do you think they're doing? Shooting off more fireworks. Hold on, everyone. Told you this is gonna be a crazy live with Mel tonight. Come on, girls. It's time to go in. Let's go. Come on. Get in, because they're doing fireworks. So sorry. I have my two little pups that don't like the fireworks. Neither do the three big dogs here. But absolutely, Castle Hives, definitely. So yeah, another thing that I was discussing is the factor I'm petrified of big dogs, and where I'm staying, they have 3 big, enormous dogs. What are you gonna do? So I'm just was trying to get over it. Well, this was the weekend, because I've been here, what, 2.5 weeks, maybe 3 tops. They went down the shore this weekend, and I was here initially by myself with all 3 dogs. Ugh. 2 of them had to have their little vest on where you spray the medicine in it. because of their anxiety, because they like to shoot fireworks in this neighborhood. And, you know, we had a bad storm. But my friend came over, John, and he hung out. And that was nice of him. He was a great big help. Because I'm still a little apprehensive on one of the dogs. But I'm here Sunday night to say, like, I would never get 3 big dogs. I'm exhausted. It was a lot of work, but I conquered a big fear of mine, which is big dogs, and did them a major favor by babysitting them, you know. Friday night, I think it was, Molly, one of the big dogs, cried till like 3 in the morning, so it was a little exhausting. And then Chris came up yesterday. I did a little barbecue, and I don't know if it was because of the storm. If you guys are experiencing this, please let me know. But it was like, and I'm trying not to exaggerate, between 25 and 50 flies were out here. And out here is not like that. It was like you couldn't even enjoy the food. There were so many flies. It was ridiculous. And Chris said maybe it came from the storm, because it's been so hot here. So hot. And then we had a really bad storm. So, needless to say, he came up with his son, and we got to quickly have a barbecue. And then my friend John, who was here Friday, came back, and my grandson came over, and we sat out back near the fire pit that I showed you all when I first came here, and we just did some s'mores and hung out, and we watched a movie and just tried to keep the dogs as comfortable as possible. So that was my weekend. Okay, Judith Davis said she'll be back. She has a couple things going on. Okay. Minnie says, I love fireworks. I'm also very patriotic. Laugh out loud. It might be that my birthday is the 4th. Oh, happy belated birthday. But we kind of bleed red, white, and blue here. I hear you. So hopefully Judith will be back. Minnie says, Mel has a place till August, but that is coming up fast. Share the heck out of this link and donate if you can. See, like, I mean, Minnie did a video on doing, I think her and David discussed it, doing a GoFundMe, and I wasn't going to say yes, I wasn't going to say no. I never even commented under the video. I noticed it was gone. But as soon as I went into a tent is when David just completely was not there for me whatsoever. And I'm not about that life. I will give you the shirt off my back. And I did a lot, and that was really disappointing. And then because the grass was maintained, he was going around saying that I was in someone's backyard. Here is their backyard. Where I was actually out of the woods, your tent wasn't allowed to be on the grass line because they have a volunteer that cuts the grass. But that grass looks better than this grass in actually somebody's yard. You know, so. Yeah, so we'll have to see what happens come August. Hello? I'm not sure if I'll be able to pronounce it. Kushal, if I'm saying it wrong, I deeply apologize. I'm not trying to butcher your name, but welcome. We are at $65 so far. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. I just kept continuing to pay the rent, even though they didn't want to renew the lease, and I'm having, you know, second thoughts about that now. Like, I should have just not have paid, and then I would have had $14.75 times 4 in my pocket instead of big fat 0 in my pocket. Oh, I said it correct? Yay, sorry. You're new here, I think, and I didn't want to butcher your name. Everyone say hello, and if you know everyone's channel, Lauren, you could share the links, honey. Do what you do, which is awesome. I've been so busy, so missed like 2 weeks. Oh, that's okay, Castle Hives. You can always play catch up. And, yeah. So I love Brian Lossey's homestead. I am not bad-mouthing him whatsoever. He was just concerned that maybe somebody talked me into wearing a bikini top, and if someone's interested in me, which he's correct, if someone's interested in my content, they'll watch no matter bikini on or, you know, enclosed, turtleneck up to here. He's right. So I just wrote him back and said, no, I'm perfectly secure within myself. I am not built like your average woman. We all know that. And so, yeah, I wasn't mad at him whatsoever. It was just some girl that said she was highly disappointed in me. And unfortunately, my mom is deceased. And I said, but my mama wouldn't be. And that was it on that. So, let's see. Sharing some links. Red Road Homestead. Hello, everyone. Hi, welcome. Everyone, lots of thumbs up. We have 11 people in here. And look at Lauren throwing those links out there, and Minnie. Oh, Chris is late. Hello, Chris. I got your message. He said people are looking for me. But we had some technical difficulties. I think 3 times. So I will go in once they post, and I will be deleting them out. But, you know, I don't like when things like that happen. So I apologize for that. Bikini or showing plants, I watch. Castle Hives, you're the best. You're the best. But we did have a conversation, and I thought everybody caught on to the joke, like, hey, Mel, because David even said it, hey, Mel, you should garden in a bikini top. I said, geez, don't push it, because I knew the heat would be coming eventually around the corner. And there's Chris, who took me down there, who can vouch for it. Listen, guys can't just wear bikinis. And he was in a t-shirt and shorts, and by the time we left there, he was drenched, hot, and exhausted. I mean, me, I wasn't. I was in a skimpy pair of shorts and a bikini top. It's who I am. As long as I get to garden, A-okay. Let's see. Thank you, everyone, for sharing all the links. Greatly appreciate it. And welcome to the newbies. Chris is saying, I was on the other one sitting there for 20 minutes. Did not go to live stream, so had to log out and back in. Yeah, I don't know if YouTube was acting a little goofy, so I think I tried 3 times. I tried this app, which is Prism, twice, and then I tried Streamlabs once. So yeah, we had 3 episodes of technical difficulties. Am I looking like dark? People, look at this for an Irish girl. I don't know if it looks like that in the camera, but sheesh, I just had to pull my hair up because it's a little warm. What do you think about India? I think India is beautiful. I've just never traveled to India. So, Chris says it was hot that day. Amen, Chris. God bless Chris for sticking that out. Because, you know, like I said, Chris wasn't wearing a bikini top. I was. And it was exhausting. It was hot, but I'm extremely grateful. He surprised me. He got out of work early, wasn't busy, and he came up and ran me down to the garden center so that I could weed and do some things. You know, I haven't been there. Elderly couple, super sweet, called me today. I can't think of their names offhand, to tell me that I need to get down there. Some peppers are ready to be picked and some zucchini. And the last time I was down there, I could tell someone helped themselves. So I don't know. We'll have to see what happens when I can get down there. Let's see. You look burned. I'm actually not, though. Maybe in my face a little bit, but it's all evening itself out. My back is always darker. I think under my eyes, look at this. Besides, I look like Bag City. It's burnt and puffy there. So, yeah. And like I said, we had that barbecue and out in the sun. So, you look pretty red. Do I? I don't. It's definitely got to be the camera then, because Chris just saw me. And it's actually tan, to be honest with you. Let's see. And he said I look a little red. Enjoy the fireworks if you hear them in the background. People would run if they saw me in that. What, in a bikini top? Yeah, I should have recorded you in a bikini top. But he was sweating his kahoonies off. And I got to prance around in a bikini top and a pair of shorts. So, just didn't want to offend my subscribers, but it's either I garden that way or I'm falling over. Lauren has 2 smiley crying face emojis. Yes, Sharon the Grumpy Farmer. If you haven't checked out the Grumpy Farmer, he's going through a little something right now too. I don't know if he's still on. He can chime in anytime. He's been on the board, I think, of where he lives, and they're suddenly calling him a racist. And he resigned before they had an opportunity to fire him. He's a farmer who grows corn and I think some other things. And I see his Instagrams with the drought. Really hope he gets a lot of rain. So he's also dealing with some of this nonsense that's going on in the world. It's just terrible. Looking good, Mel. Thank you, Chris. I had to make sure you drank a lot of water and iced tea. That is true. I mean, I was down there on my hands and knees, bikini top, pulling out weeds. I mean, my tomatoes are yay high, but there was too many leaves at the bottom, so I was trying to do all that. And Chris was weeding. You're responsible when you use their beds to take care of the weeds outside the beds, the rows. Chris was doing all that. And he was following me around with some watermelon. Here, eat a piece of watermelon. Have another piece, because they were like in little chunks. Take a sip. Chris knows me. I won't touch anything. I'll just keep working until the job's done, and I probably would have fallen over. The good news is, as far as I'm concerned, because we all know I lost a drastic amount of weight from all this stress, but I focused a lot. Chris can vouch for me. I think on my last live I spoke about it, was to put a lot more effort into making a conscious decision to try not to let my anxiety and my nerves get the best of me and physically force myself to eat. So I'm trying. I'm doing better. I actually think I ate dinner every night last week for a first. They came back from the shore. Remember, I was dog sitting, and they put thick cut pork chops on the grill and offered me dinner, which was super sweet. And my grandson, they offered him dinner as well. And with a little cauliflower rice and some zucchini out of Jean's sister's garden with some balsamic vinegar on it. So I'm trying, even if I'm eating a hot dog. Okay, so not this weekend. Last weekend, Chris was up. That's how I got down to the garden center. And he also hung out for the weekend. Did some, I gave him like this thing to set off. It was called something balls. Color balls is what it was called. I spoke about this last week before I got hit with a bunch of trolls. So I expected it to be different color boring smoke bombs. And he set it off, and I was not expecting it. It literally just blew up. And like our ears were ringing, but it was like the best laugh that I had in a long time. And he ran to the store for me and got me some good corn. I mean, I was craving corn. I was probably talking about it for a month. So I got corn and some hot dogs and just stuff like that. The all beef hot dogs, nothing with any fillers in them. And just tried to eat. Drinking some Ensure, trying to do some protein drinks. So I'm starting to feel slightly better in that way. And then, what else? Yeah, we tried that barbecue yesterday. And I don't know, I think from the heat, I've never seen so many flies in one place. It was just gross. It was turning me off to where I was losing my appetite. Yeah, sorry, my finger. I'm trying to read some more comments. Okay, Grumpy Farmer. Chris says I had to, okay, I read that one. You're eating more. Yes, I am. I am trying to eat more. You know, when your nerves are shot and you have a ton of anxiety, it's kind of hard, you know, to have an appetite. Chris is right. Laugh Out Loud was so funny. It really was funny. It was just this round ball with a little fuse on it. It said colorful balls, I think is what it said. And I was recording it. I think I might have got a little piece of it for Instagram. I definitely have it for Snapchat. I did say last week I would upload it. I will try. So you can all laugh like that was the first time I laughed since I've gotten here. It was just funny because we weren't expecting it, and my ears were ringing, his ears were ringing, and we kind of just ran and started laughing. It was funny. This whole neighborhood, every street and the houses, I think there were so many fireworks. So we stood around, we got to watch them, which was fun. And we sat at the fire pit. I had a s'more. He couldn't eat his. And I used his big marshmallows. So, yeah. So that was all I was really talking about in last week's live. And then it got cray-cray, you know, with the crazy things going on in the world. So that's one thing that's an improvement, is trying to focus a little bit more on eating. I was just heard like a over my head. That's why I turned around. I got to get back to work. Good meeting you guys. Jed Hutchinson, it was very nice meeting you. Thank you for coming into the live. Feel free, I go live every Sunday at 8. Just tonight there were some technical difficulties. But if you're not a subscriber, check out some videos and welcome. We would love to have you. Minnie says, good to meet you, Jed. Enjoy your work, Jed. Lauren says, bye, Jed. I got such great subscribers. Everybody welcomed them very nicely and gave them a good send-off. I think I just made it. Should I not speak on this? I just made it to a 261, which I should have been there a few months back, because I was like 252, then it would go to 223. It was just crazy. So, I was just talking to Chris today, talking about it. For sure, I'll stop back. Bye. Take care. Bye. Thank you. Join us again whenever you want. You're more than welcome. What was I just going to say? Yeah, I just made it to 261. And, yeah, it's a little hard to put out cooking videos here or garden videos here. I do have a garden, and I did a quick video. If you think back, spring, and you could go back into my playlist. I'm sure it's under gardening something. I talked about blight. Does everybody remember that? I did a quick video to show you what my friend's small little garden looks like when you don't single stem your tomatoes and all the blight that was on the leaves. It's just a quickie, simple little video. I did do that. I'd like to do a makeover on his video, on his garden. But I thought I better not push my luck. And they weren't supposed to get home until 5:30. They came in at about 4 today, and asked me how everything was. And yeah, I'm glad not to be dog sitting. Let's see. You should be over that. YouTube is being crazy. So true. So the goal is to get to 300. I'm like an even numbers kind of gal. So yeah, I'm going to really try to do my best as far as videos that I can get done here or do. You know, going to the garden center when I can get a ride there, because my anxiety stopped me from driving. I will do videos down there and keep you informed on how things look and how things are growing. Let's see. Red Road Homestead, nice meeting you. Oh, that just went by fast. Nice meeting you all. Glad I finally caught you live. Have a great evening. Red Road Homestead. It was great meeting you as well. Welcome. Join anytime you want. Great to have you. Check out some videos. I'll have to come check you out. Do you have a channel? Everyone's saying goodbye. Oh yeah, Chris is writing doggy daycare. Crazy. It was crazy. Let's see. Minnie's saying have a great night. Red Road. Judith Davis. They make a leaf rot spray for tomatoes. Yeah, I'm an organic grower, me personally. I don't think they are. So, I don't know. I just single stem my tomatoes, and I'm probably going to have to click that outside light on shortly so you can see me. But Judith is back. Judith was blindsided, so thank Judith, everyone. First of all, for the lovely care package that she sent me for being in the tent. And little treats for my doggies, which they love them. She's so sweet. And she got sideswiped last week because when all the trolls happened, I just held her name and it came up, you can make a moderator, so I learned that. and she is instantly a moderator. So, share the love with all of our friends. Check out their channels. Amen, Minnie. Great package from Judith. Amen. I had a great conversation with Judith via phone, who welcomes me down there and said, with her sweet Southern accent, Mississippi accent to that, and said, honey, you come on down here, we'll fatten you up real quick. And I said, I don't know, because I'm always thin, just not quite this skinny. How do you stop the tomato worms? I've never gotten tomato worms. Knock on wood. That's not even wood. Oh, let me knock on the deck. I've never gotten tomato worms. I think that might be a spacing thing, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I think I did get one. Last year, I told you I've had these amazing gardens, and I was getting tomatoes into November. I tried to single stem them bad boys up. It was a pretty big, decent patch. They just got so big, they were falling over. And needless to say, I had one that had like the big hole in it, so I assumed that's what it was. But in my regular gardens, I've never experienced it. And I can't really, with 100% confidence, tell you how to stop them because I've never gotten them. But I can definitely look it up and come up with a solution for it if anyone else in here knows. Later all, wanted to say hi and hit the like button. Red Road Homestead. Thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, Judith, I will definitely look into that for you. I feel like I know it, but I'm a little distracted because, you know, the dogs are freaking out. They're barking. And what are you going to do? Some dogs, it hurts their ears hearing all those fireworks, you know? And they were just shooting them off a little while ago. So how is everyone else's garden doing? Minnie, how's your garden going? Lauren, how are all the animals and Lauren's gardening? Wondering, Lauren, did you get a zucchini yet? Need to know. And Judith, I definitely will look into that for you. The big green leaf eating worms. Yeah, I know what it looks like. We just used some for fish bait. Can you turn the outside light on for me? My grandson's here. Thank you. Thumbs up for Gavin. We're clicking the light on. I'm going to let Gavin say hello. Definitely can't run in and out because the dogs don't have their vest on. This is my grandson, everyone. I haven't seen him during the whole COVID. Say hi, Gavin.
Hello.
What was I going to say? Oh, Lindsay was on. She wanted to do a quick stay in. Everybody will say hello to you. Isn't he a cutie patootie? Look at him. He's going to be bigger than me. He's getting tall. Look at his hair. There's nothing open here. Well, they just opened the barber shops, and you have to make an appointment for a haircut. But this is my one and only grandson, Mr. G-Man, we call him. Would you like to say goodbye? He's going to go in the back.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. He's going to go in the back, talk to one of his friends. But that's love of my life right there. He said, yes, I am. Yes, that's my one and only grandson, Gavin Mason. Oh, Lindsay said, hi, Gav.
I want to say hi.
Gavin says hello. Minnie says hello. Lauren says, I harvested kale, beans, peas, cucumbers today. What a major haul. Do a video on it. When we were down there, Lauren N says, hi, Gavin. We picked a lot of bush beans, and I cleaned them. They're actually in the fridge. I am going to jar them up. I just couldn't this weekend because it was just so super busy with 3 big dogs and then my 2 little dogs. But I have a lot of cucumbers. And you can sit here, sweetheart, and join in and say hello. Everyone said hello to you. There is a pickle you can do. It doesn't require being canned. Is that the right word? They don't need to be water bathed or anything like that. Just like some onions, garlic, load the jar up with cucumbers. It's equal parts water and vinegar, and it's like a cold pickle. You put it right into your refrigerator, and I have quite a few cucumbers here, so I think I'm going to try that. If I do it, it'll be my first time, and I will try. Maybe if G-Man hangs out a little longer, because he used to be my buddy that would video record some of my food videos. But then the quarantine happened. He's right. He's sitting off on the side over there. So yeah, I might try. I think they have a specific name, these cucumbers. Fridge cucumbers. I'm not sure. Don't hold it to me. But I would like to try them instead of going through all that other work. Let's see. Judith is saying I'm in and out, Mel. It's okay if you're busy. Unless it's the internet. I hope it's not on my end. Lauren says animals are doing good. I had to chase a newborn calf today and literally got farted on by a sheep. That's hilarious. You got Gavin laughing. That's hilarious. Feel sorry for you, but it's funny, Lauren.
Lucky you didn't get kicked by a horse.
Wasn't that funny though? That's hilarious. Minnie saying show Mel the love. Hit the thumbs up and share the GoFundMe link. Castle Hives. Hey Mel, gotta run about to the hotel, unpack and get things ready for the week for work. Okay, Castle Hives is somewhere else. Indy, I think he said, for work. Castle Hives, love you. Thank you. It's great to finally see you back in here. Have a safe week at work, and yeah, definitely will hit you up on Instagram. God bless and stay safe. Chris says, laugh out loud, Lauren. Sounds like an exciting day. Minnie says to Lauren. Lauren says, seriously, not kidding. Well, that must have been an experience. But remember when I did the House Fire Challenge, what did you say to me? No one will ever believe it unless it's on video. It's a shame you couldn't catch it on video. Have a great night, Castle Hives. From Minnie, yes, absolutely, Castle Hives. Love you bunches. Chris is saying I'm so cracking up on that. Lauren's hilarious. Lauren's like the best. Love her to pieces. We got super close. Good night, Castle, from Chris. Lauren says, I was also able to visit my aunt who just had surgery. She is doing well. Well, amen, and God bless to that. I'm glad to hear that. I'm not sure if you told me what type of surgery, but glad to hear that everything is going well. Yeah, so Lauren and I, hopefully she won't mind, have become close, I'd like to say. I said to her, any secrets you tell me, they go with me into the grave, because that's the type of person I am. Sweetheart. She's such a sweetheart, hardworking woman. Deals with a lot of animals, has a lot going on, and I'm just super stoked that I was able to give her the raspberry cream cheese rolls, I think is the name of them. Lauren, correct me if I'm saying my own recipe wrong. They are amazing. Light as a... Do you remember them? The raspberry rolls with the powdered sugar on the top with the cream cheese. Ugh. If I didn't do a video, I will try to see if I can get someone to get me out to get the raspberries, and because the other berries, I've already gone through them. I just like to eat berries. But I definitely need to make that. That was awesome. But this weekend, I just made my son's buffalo chicken cheese dip for the barbecue yesterday. Chris's son liked it. Gavin killed the rest of it when he got here last night. So unfortunately, I didn't record that, but I can give you all the recipe, or we'll see, maybe I can make it again and maybe Gab can record it because he's good at that. He likes doing that kind of stuff. I was also able to, okay, so that was Lauren's comment, making sure I'm not behind. Hope she's doing better, says Chris. Lauren, and I have no clue what they're called. Yeah, they're I just call them raspberry rolls. It's like a cinnamon roll less the cinnamon and the sugar. It's cream cheese, vanilla. It's a block of cream cheese, softened at room temperature, vanilla, and that's that for the filling. And then spread that over there, honey. And then we could shoot a live out here sometimes. And then the dough is absolutely on my YouTube page. Go check it out. Just roll it out like you would do a cinnamon roll. And then the raspberries, you just put them in a little cornstarch so it draws out the liquid. You don't want to overpack them, but you want to have enough raspberries. Roll them up, slice them into 16, cover them, let them rise, put them in, put some powdered sugar on the top of it, and get yourself a nice cup of hot coffee maybe in the morning, or tea, or have yourself some sweet tea. They're so easy to eat in the summer because they're not real heavy like a cinnamon roll. Okay, Chris says dealing with a lot of animals and and farts, but he says fats, farts. Laugh out loud, hope your day got better, Lauren. Lauren's laughing at Chris. Raspberry rolls, that's good. I think that might be it. Is that the name of it, the raspberry rolls? Yeah, because my other one's the cinnamon rolls. You nailed it. You nailed it. They're the raspberry rolls. Absolutely, and they're so good. I'm not sure if Chris had one. He's tried a lot of my food and recipes, so has Gavin. But they're awesome because nobody wants to eat anything heavy, especially with this heat. It's just crazy. We have 7 people in here. It's a little bit lower than usual. So everybody smack that thumbs up. And I know there were some technical difficulties. Again, I apologize for that, but that's kind of out of my control. And I have to remember, what did he want me to download? Castle Hives. Does anybody remember what Castle Hives told me an app that I should be using on the laptop? Is it StreamYard? I think it was StreamYard, I thought he said. No, I have not, but whatever you make is always good. Oh, thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. Yeah, my little buddy's just gonna chill out with my mom's chat. StreamYards. Yep. Okay, so we have to put on StreamYards on my mom's laptop and take that one off. A lot of people use it. That's the one with the duck in the corner. So definitely going to have Mr. G-Man over here. We're going to download that when the live's over. Last week's was so long. Bet that would be good with blackberries. Absolutely. It is. It's just all the seeds though. Like raspberries don't have that heavy seed. So, but I never did it with blackberries. So Judith Davis, but I did do it with blueberries. But the raspberries are phenomenal. I just don't like the seeds in the blackberries. I just like eating them cold right out of the fridge or in my oatmeal. I haven't had oatmeal. I couldn't even tell you. But yeah, so I'm not really sure if you like that little crunch of the seeds. Mulberries, please, Judith, don't get me started. I need some mulberries syrup, some mulberries, just for good health reasons. Because there's no mulberries around here at all. But I would love to have some mulberries or some of that mulberry syrup. And what do they tell you to do? Take a tablespoon of it a day, every day, and you're good to go. So, but yeah, mulberries. I don't know. I've never tried a mulberry. I was just going to say mulberries. Oh, Minnie. Don't have that above your head, honey.
I'm not trying.
It's wax. Yeah, I don't know if I would really recommend the blackberries because of the seeds. Raspberries don't have those seeds, and it's amazing. I can vouch for that. And now we have Lauren who can vouch for that because, and she sent me a quick text like, wait, it's saying milk, but I'm not sure where. And I'm like, thinking the filling, and I'm like, no way is it in the filling. But I didn't get the text right away because I was dog sitting for the weekend. And then I saw it, and I said, oh no, it goes into the milk with the water with the yeast. But it's a pretty, like, I like the dough because it's kind of flawless. You could goof it up and it's still good. It's not real sweet, like a sweet dough. Lauren and I have been talking about, am I going to say it wrong, Lauren? The Amish bread. She's going to give me the recipe to that, which has got a lot of sugar in it and super sweet. But I told her I would love to make the recipe, and then I'll do a video on it and post it if you are all interested in that. They are so yummy. The mulberries. Yeah, I just need some. Nobody has mulberries around here, unfortunately. And you can't plant anything in the raised beds that would come back for next year. You can't do that. I mean, they ripped out somebody's raspberry bushes that he had in his bed that he pays for I think a couple years. He was so mad. The township came in and got rid of them, and he doesn't use that garden center anymore. Amish sweetbread, there it is. I'm just waiting for her to get the recipe together, and she said it's an awesome bread, and I am going to make it and record it. They're all on diets here, the keto diet, but it's just
But I'm not.
meat, vegetables. What else? I'm trying to think. It's just meat, vegetables, and eggs. They eat a lot of eggs. I feel like it's the carnivore diet, but so I'm on no diet. Send me the bread recipes on over, because I need to fatten up. Oh, there's Gavin saying hello to everyone, even though he's sitting right next to me. If you'd like to be in the frame, pop your head in. But yeah, he'll be more than happy to help me eat it, won't you? Yeah, he's gonna spend the night again tonight. I'm super excited, everyone. I've missed him so much during this COVID. I didn't even get to see him. And yet, my daughter had Jim drop him off last night in the nick of time. They used the fire pit, catch a couple fireworks, right? And he liked his Oreo concoction that he came up with. So he was having a good time. We had a little scare today, he and I, because Powder, the real big male dog, was acting fine at first and then not so much later. So I just told him to just back off and leave the dog alone. I didn't want to see my grandson get bit. So, but all in all, they're not bad dogs. They're just doing their job. Lauren says she'll be right back. No problem. It's a little bit of a lower night. We had, I think, a little bit more subscribers in last Sunday. That's okay. If anyone's noticing, the views are really going up as far as people rewatching the lives. And of course, let's be realistic here. You know, me in a bikini top gardening, I think that's at 173 views or something like that. So it wasn't done for the views, which is what I told Brian, which I love him to pieces, but it was done for the heat. The heat was terrible. Trying to figure out how to send chocolate cakes without them melting. Thomas, Judith Davis would like a suggestion on how to send chocolate cakes without them melting.
Where?
She's from Mississippi.
Dry ice.
Or what about the envelopes with the bubble wrap?
Dry ice.
He said dry ice. I don't know, because that might be a lot on you, Judith.
Dry ice, the only way it won't melt.
Or I was just going to suggest one of those bubble...
It will freeze.
Yeah, Gavin thinks it'll freeze. I'm not really sure.
No, dry ice, it will freeze anything.
It'll freeze
It's the
anything? I don't know
coldest
how
thing.
that works exactly. I would have just said, throw it in a manila envelope with some bubble wrap in there. It'll be fine. This is my little Poochie Coco Chanel.
Where's the other one? Oh, there you are. Get over here.
Okay, put them down. Yep, Minnie says dry ice. Chris is saying dry ice. But listen, Judith has already sent me a care package before, and now this woman wants to fatten me up. And I don't want her to spend a lot of money. I don't know if dry ice is expensive, but you know, I'm just trying to be courteous. we will ask the post office. Oh, Judith. Such a sweetheart. She has her accent. I love it. Her Mississippi accent. It's great. Oh, this is Sophie. Say hello to Sophie, everyone. My other little doggy. Which there's no competition with my little dogs. They try to, you know, fight back if they need to. I was a
This
little
one
worried
here
about one of my
sits
dogs
on my
getting
lap.
hurt. But, okay, put the dogs down. So yeah, where's Sophie? They're both here. So Judith will ask at the post office, honey, God bless your heart, whatever you want to do. Cookies send great in the mail. Oh, she was the Tin Can Gardener. Hi, hello, welcome. Glad to have you. We were just talking about how to ship chocolate cakes from Mississippi to Pennsylvania, because my lovely friend Judith Davis wants me to eat donuts and chocolate cake and asks me all kinds of snacks. You like peanut butter crackers and,
Yeah.
you know, just to try to put on some more weight. She's such a sweetheart. Yeah, everyone say hello to the Tin Can Gardener. I'm not sure if you were ever in here before. I do apologize if you were. But welcome. This is just Chat and Chill with Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It. Sunday night, which was a little complicated. We had a little, what was it again? We had a little technical difficulties in the beginning. Oh, chocolate cake, he says. Tin Can Gardener, or she says, I'm not sure. I know you can't go wrong with chocolate cake. So just trying to put some weight on from all the stress. No, first time. Oh, it's your first time in here. Welcome. So happy to have you. Yeah, I'm excited. Eat a box of peanut butter cups. No. Probably some cakes and some donuts and all that might fatten me up a little bit. That's awesome. Glad that you could be here, the Tin Can Gardener. I see Gardener in the name, and I'm assuming, I'm going to lean up, folks. I'm assuming that you have a channel. I would definitely like to check that out. Oh, Minnie got it already. She's already posting your link out. That's what we do on this channel. We support everyone. We subscribe to everyone's channels. But I do recommend, I say this all the time, if it's a new subscriber, I do this. If I meet someone new, I go over and I subscribe, and I will give a thumbs up on 3 videos and watch 3 videos, so YouTube cannot take my subscriber away, or, you know, for them to lose a subscriber. So yeah, welcome. That sounds yummy. Chris says sounds good. The Tin Can Gardener says, oh, thanks. No problem, you're welcome. Show our love, we absolutely do. In Shed Wars 2. Well, Minnie's in that. I am not into that. I just do a bunch of cooking, baking, and lots of gardening. Yeah, but I'll definitely have to go over to Tin Can Gardener. Fireflies. And check it out, most definitely. We have 7 people in. Yeah, it's a little bit of a slower. We had a lot more in. But I just noticed I get a lot more views sometimes after my lives. My view counts are going up. I understand everyone. Hot Mess Express. There she is with that name. Everyone, say hello to Hot Mess Express. You all do know her from Lidbit. I can't think of the numbers after it. You might have to write it, Hot Mess Express. But don't you just love that name change? It's awesome. We also keep bees. Oh, you're so lucky. Ah, my grandson already has you up. So yeah, that's like totally awesome.
Do you have an aunt or a computer?
Her husband gave her that name. I just loved it because don't acknowledge one. Me and my friends used to be like, you're a hot mess. Girl, you're a hot mess. I'm a hot mess. Love it. Love it. Lindsay loved it too. My son's girlfriend loved that last week too. The name says totally awesome. Your husband, told her that she's a hot mess. And she came up with this amazing channel name, so she did change it. How are you, Mel? I am hanging in there. Chris, I don't know what that's about. Yeah, I'm not going to go there on that one. So yeah, I pulled leftover coffee that Chris got me yesterday out of the freezer specifically for tonight. Because it's almost like ice cream. Where's the one I was getting? So let's see, what have I missed? But yeah, so what I was saying is, it was, yeah, it gets a lot more views sometimes after the fact. And of course, the thumbs down buttons are happening and doesn't affect me because, you know, frozen coffee, yes.
That's part chunky.
This is a frozen coffee. It's a caramel frozen cappuccino with caramel and whipped cream. And I don't get a lot because I'm not near Wawa. Chris picked this up. So I like it. One, because I suffer migraines and it tends to help. And two, nice and fattening. So
You know, I tried iced coffee for the first time.
and since I haven't been in a tent and near that area at all, and I'm staying at my friend's for till, I don't know, sometime in August, there's not even a Wawa near here. So poor Chris, I have to bug him if he comes up to snag me a coffee. When I first got here, I was like ill. Just between the situation and terrible migraine. That was so nice of him. I know Chris does a lot of nice things when he wants to. No, I'm just kidding. No, that was a great big surprise last week to get me down to the garden center where the woods were that I was staying in. Which if I didn't let myself get spooked out. Lauren said she'll be back. Okay, honey. It could have been a little bit of an R&R, but just didn't pan out that way because my friend said enough and dismembered the tent and we're coming to get you and you can stay here for now. So that's where I'm at. I used to make these. She says I'm back. That was quick. You can actually make these drinks, believe it or not. They use like a, I want to say like a dairy that you would use for like a soft serve ice cream, but this is not a Starbucks. This is Wawa, which is like a quickie little store around here. I learned how to make Starbucks caramel frappuccinos, so I need to do that recipe because I don't think that I have. And I also wanted to do, what is it called from TikTok? The coffee, the dolce? Am I saying it wrong?
Whipped coffee.
Yeah, did anybody see that? It's like the latest craze, but I'm just into trying new things. Castle Hives. Hey, send me back. Good. Glad to have you back. Hopefully I'm not missing anyone's comments. We were just talking about once I got out of the tent, there's no convenience stores around here close by. And I was dealing with migraines, so the coffee helps. But I want to make, because I can interpret Starbucks as caramel cappuccino, frappuccinos, whatever you want to call it. I can mock that. This I can mock too, just by using half and half. Or you can do it with a little heavy cream too. But yeah, so on TikTok over the summer, and I know that only because of Gavin. He likes to go on TikTok. It's, what is it, 2 teaspoons?
This is 2 teaspoons of coffee.
Yeah, it's like
2
equal
teaspoons of
amounts. 2
sugar.
teaspoons of,
Milk.
of instant coffee, 2 teaspoons of sugar, and you take a hand blender. Don't try to whisk it. and you basically just blend it. I think it's spelled like DOLCE. I think might be the proper spelling. I wanted to make that before I had to leave my home. But yeah, I'm pretty interested in trying that. It makes it real frothy. You could put it in hot milk.
It's like whipped cream.
You could put it, yeah, it's almost like a coffee whipped cream. And it was like this latest craze this summer. But you know what's funny? It's the latest craze in the young kids' TikTok little thing that they watch. But I think that was back from like the 80s when we used to do all kinds of things with the instant coffee. But yeah, so I want to make that. I've seen people put it, like I said, in hot milk. And they also, which is probably how I would do it, lots of ice in a reasonable glass with the milk, ice cold, and then you put it on the top. As soon as I try it, I will post a video for you guys. I tried quitting coffee. Yeah, that didn't work. It will never. I make a whipped coffee drink. See, Lauren? I'm telling you. I hear you, Castle Hives. I can't lay off the coffee because I'm allergic to ibuprofen now. Yes, ibuprofen. They used to give me 1,500 milligrams for my migraines. You would think it's kind of contradictory because I have anxiety. You can't have too much caffeine when you have anxiety like I do. So I will have like a small hot one in the morning. That's it. And I would usually have one of these like once a day. Can't do that now for lots of reasons, financial, or there's just nowhere around here. But I can try to make it on my own here. I definitely have to have like a frozen one. It has to be like a double shot of espresso, and I'm headache free. They were even saying like, you're okay? Because I was going in the room they put me in and was going to bed at like 7. I thought like, oh, I'll just rest my head. The one day it was 5 o'clock. I just couldn't even stand. My head was killing me. Oh, send the recipe or make a video. That sounds yummy, Lauren. Yep, I'm also going to do that other one. That's the one. 2 tablespoons instant coffee, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of water, and whip with beaters until it's, yeah, high and frothy. A lot of these kids are using like this whisk, hand whisk, and it never really goes up that high because it takes them too long to do it. But amazing. So I would like to have one, and I did get instant coffee to be able to make it. So I think that might be something that Gavin and I could probably do.
I'm not tasting it.
You don't have to taste it. You could do the recording. I can do it for tomorrow.
I don't like coffee.
I think Gavin doesn't really care for coffee, which is good because he won't be short. So my daughter says, if you drink coffee, it stunts your growth. I don't believe that to be true because I'm 5'8.5". But are you interested in maybe recording the video tomorrow?
Yeah.
Gavin likes to do that, so I will do my best to come up with that. Did you get that, Gavin? The recipe? Put the coffee whip on top and stir it a bit. Yep, that's the one I was talking about. Thank you, Lauren. She says it's so good. Dude, I couldn't live without coffee, Lauren says. Me either. I mean, I don't know, my headaches. I drink so much coffee, I love it. See, I'm not like a real big hot coffee drinker. I know people like to drink a hot pot of coffee throughout the whole day. I just can't do that. 1 cup in the morning, I'm fine. And then, Hot Mess Express, I thought you disappeared. She says, coffee is my life. I hear you there. I don't know what keeps coming across, Chris, that you're sending me, but I obviously can't look at it. Yeah. So these frozen ones are pretty good and pretty easy to make. It's just that it's in a double cup. Let's see if I can get it out. Because they usually make a mess. And it looks a little bit neater, but they put caramel in the cup. And it's almost like a Starbucks, but it's frozen. And it's awesome. I just can't do like a bunch of hot coffee. But I definitely wanted to do the coffee drink. I think it's Dolce, I think. Lauren can correct me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I wanted to do that before I had to move. Not enough time with all the packing. So tomorrow, Jean will either be in the living room on her computer working, or she will maybe be at Target. I'm not sure. But you're going to be here tomorrow for the day? Maybe me and Gavin could bang out some recipes very quickly while he's here. Then 5 Wawa frozen coffees. Now Dunkin' Donuts, because listen, I was caffeine free for like 27 years. Let me see, because your mom, 25 years. No caffeine whatsoever, not even in a tea bag. And then, you know, you're raising kids and you're working 3 jobs. And one day I was just tired. Castle Hive says Wawa, laugh out loud. Hopefully you know of Wawa.
I can't.
It's too convenient. But needless to say, I was caffeine free for like 20, I want to say either 23 or 25 years, not even a caffeine tea bag, nothing like that. And I legit just woke up tired one day, and it started with Dunkin' Donuts, which I can't even believe I'm going to say this. It started with Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee. Let me tell you, it had no coffee in it. It was like having a dessert. I was going after dinner and getting one of them like every day. That started it. And then I was getting gift cards to Starbucks, but I wouldn't support Starbucks if you paid me to right now. And Wawa, yeah, on my own money or as a nice little treat. I like it. I was doing 1 a day. Chris is exaggerating. I would do 1 a day, and it would help my headaches. So,
Can I tell you something?
I do. We don't have them in Ohio, but you are familiar with the Wawas. Not one on Mars either, Lauren says.
You don't have Wawa, Ohio?
No.
Man.
Castle Hives lives in Ohio, and there's no Wawa there, but he is familiar with Wawa.
Yeah,
Well, the next time you can get to a Wawa, get a double shot cappuccino frozen.
You have Dunkin'?
You'll never go back to like a Dunkin' Donuts type of coffee because they're lousy. I make a better iced coffee. The problem is with this move, Uncle Louie bought me, I did it on a Q&A Tuesday video. It was the iced coffee pot with the filter in the inside. It's done by cold water. It's cold brew coffee, and you let it sit 24 hours. The pot's here, but the filter isn't. So I don't know. I'll have to see what I can concoct maybe to make some iced coffees, since there's nothing. Chris will tell you there's really nothing near here. Yeah, we have Dunkin' and Starbucks. Ugh, Starbucks, forget about it. They're overly priced for one, and even before my circumstances, I was always very frugal. I don't respect Starbucks and what they stand for, so I wouldn't give them a nickel. But Wawa, I will. That'd be a long trip to Mars, laugh out loud, Chris says. I've never heard of Wawa. That's because you're in Mississippi, and they're usually in this coast. Like, didn't they put one in Florida, I think I heard? But they were mainly, you know, Pennsylvania.
When we were down in
And
Florida,
Jersey.
they only had
I know New Jersey has Wawa's there too.
they only had Dunkin' down in Florida when we were
Yeah,
there.
Gavin went on vacation to Florida. At that time, they only had Dunkin', but I think they built one down there. We have Dutch Brothers here in Idaho. It's yummy. Oh, I could just imagine.
Krispy Kreme.
But I'm telling you, if you've never tried a frozen coffee, it literally is like the sweet treat. Of course, with a double shot of espresso in it, with whipped cream and caramel on it. And I've made it, haven't I, Gav? I've made my own from home before to save a buck. These are about $4 something. And then usually, is it like the end of July or sometime in August, these will go to like $2 for these. Oh no, you know what? I thought I was talking about Judith. Judith is in Mississippi. Sorry everyone if I did just confuse that. Judith is in Mississippi, and Hot Mess Express is in North Carolina. So yeah. And I'm pretty I know that they don't have Wawa's down there. Yes, Wawa in Florida. Chris's parents moved to Florida. Last I heard, like a year or two ago, they were going to build a Wawa because it was normally on the East Coast, right? North Coast? What are we? We're East. Can't even think tonight.
Well, think about it. Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, no. I'm just dog delirious from babysitting. But, yeah, I heard they were going to build one down there. So, I don't know. I have to see how far down they're willing to go to keep building the chains of Wawa. I used to work for Wawa third shift as an extra job, but I also made good money there. They practically begged me to work there. And I enjoyed it, but then I got sick because I was doing too much. The kids, sporting, you know. And, yeah, so. So what did you all do this weekend? Anything good? It's great to see some new people in here. I saw a lot of new ones last week in here as well. Not talking about the trolls, but a few newbies in last week as well. So the tin can gardener, I definitely want to go check out his page. So if anyone has not seen the tin can gardener, I want to make sure I say it correctly and not put my finger in the view. Oh, let me just do it this way. Sorry, I don't mean to butcher your name, but this channel is about love and helping everyone out. So the tin can gardener, if anybody can get a link on him and drop his link and go over and, you know, take a look, see if you like his videos, and then subscribe. That's crazy. My grandson is showing me. Can you?
There we go.
My grandson is showing me that I am apparently on Streamlabs sitting there, but I'm obviously not. Be ready today. Hi, how are you? Welcome. How are you? So yeah, we were just talking about the factor that, you know, I'm seeing some new subscribers and gardeners, and I have new gardeners that are following me, so I'm trying to give some good pointers, so don't judge, please. It was just a quickie video that I did in Jean and Thomas's garden to follow up from spring about why you single stem tomatoes and what blight looks like. So I did a quickie video on that. Let's see. Tin Can's link went out. Be ready today. Hi, blessed. I've subbed. Awesome. Glad to have you. Be ready today. Can you pull them up? I will definitely go do the same. And anyone else that has a channel and would like to subscribe, it just says it's a capital B, capital R, and a capital T for today. Definitely. I have my little helper here tonight, which is my grandson, who I've missed so terribly. Wait, I think you were not in it all the way. You can wave, say hello again, pick your head up. I haven't seen him during COVID, so I'm just tickled to be able to have him. Hot Mess Express, just sub to them. Gavin's going to keep a log for me, and I will sub to everyone after the fact, but don't just go over and subscribe. Leave a comment under 3 videos, 3 thumbs up, and then YouTube cannot take it away. So, that's my suggestion. But, yeah, absolutely. And Lauren, Minnie posted hers. Bagel Egg, Let's Dig It Homestead. Grands are a blessing. Amen to that. Amen. My grandson, it's my only grandson. He will be 14, August the 11th. 14. I'm getting old. I'm getting old. And he's almost probably taller than me if he actually stood up. But, yeah, he was kind of wanted to be here. He knows I do live. He supports me. He's subscribed. Usually he's on the other end leaving comments from the house when the virus was going on. So I'm just tickled to be able to see him. And my daughter just gave me my first granddaughter, Adeline James, which was a little tough because she was born January 5th.
6.
I thought it was the 5th. Okay. Anyway. But then all that craziness happened. I really didn't get to see my grandbaby a whole lot. I saw her in the very beginning after when she had her. And maybe one more time after that. And then the virus happened and I didn't get to see her at all. And now her little legs are going in a little, what is it called again? It's been a while since I had little babies. In her little walker, her little skinny little legs. Oh, she's so precious and so cute. Can't wait to kiss her face.
It looks exactly like
He is a handsome young man, says Hot Mess Express. Check out our friends' channels. Minnie says, Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It. Homestead, awesome. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's my buddy. And if you go and look at some of the videos, we did quite a few together, Gavin and I. Gavin likes to record. He got upset a few times, and I said, no need to get upset. Gavin goes above, he gets these angles. Gavin records better than I can record myself doing a recipe. And I did tell him, did I or did I not, Gavin Mason? I told Gavin that he's got a little bit of a skill going on, that maybe he should go for cinematography, maybe in school, look into it in high school, maybe for college, because he does do a wonderful job and he tries really hard and he's just awesome. Show Mel the love, hit the thumbs up and share the GoFundMe. Just sub to you, Lauren. Hot Mess Express. I still love that name. Judith's still in here. The one that wants to fatten me up on cakes and donuts. If you go like, let's dig it, Homestead. Well, that's the future with social distancing. I know. And before I had to move, I'm assuming you're new here. I don't want to be rude and say you can go back and look at the videos, but you can. It starts off with the video, Alone and Afraid. I'll just tell you very quickly, I lived somewhere for 12 years. They didn't want to renew my lease, and they made sure that they got me out during COVID. So, I stayed in a tent for a week. I mean, that's the truth. And then I'm at my friend's roommate's house. Be ready today. Already has the link up. Staying at my friend's house sometime in August. I'm not really sure yet. But yeah, you can go back and, you know, check out the videos and the story of the situation. Someone popped in last week. All I remember was Amethyst, but it wasn't who I'm used to. I can't think of the full name, and said, and I've already said where I've been, and said, oh, I didn't know a tent has, remember the wall? Like the blue stucco wall with a light on it like that. I saw that and just ignored it. Because if you're paying attention, I told my subscribers of where I am once I left the tent. So, you know. But I am all about positivity, building up. I'm not a big channel. I think I just made it to 261. And I should have been at 300 months ago, but you know, it's like a yo-yo on YouTube. I was like 253. I was 223.
I've lost a subscriber.
What?
It's 260.
He's saying it's 260 now. So I don't know. But anyway, that's what I mean. It's like your subscriber count keeps fluctuating. I was 261. I was 262 actually the other day. Then I was 261, and now my little man's telling me I'm 261, so it's whatever. Hot Mess Express, thank you for the prayers, I really appreciate it. So I'm just trying to share the love with my subscribers, keep everyone posted on what's going on. I didn't even think, I'm just not all there lately, to maybe turn the camera on yesterday. Maybe some people don't know how to grill chicken. and we did that little cookout yesterday. I don't know. I have to start thinking. I think it's because it's not my home. I made that buffalo cheese dip, buffalo chicken cheese dip. That was my son's recipe, and I forgot to record that too. So just keep sharing the love and being you. I'm trying. I mean, I'm so transparent. Jeez. I love watching you and getting updates. I worry about you. Oh, Hot Mess Express, you're a sweetheart. I guess you have to be 1,000 subscribers before you can actually go into YouTube, you know, where people can leave like a message. Yeah, so I don't know. And granted, the 3 videos, 2 of them are already up. I've already explained myself. Of gardening in a bikini was a joke between me, Castle Hives, and David at the time. But it just wasn't even a thought that day. It was just a thought of how hot it was here. And, you know, someone was disappointed in me because I garden in a bikini. But I'd rather garden in a bikini top and shorts than pass out of a heat stroke. So as long as I don't offend my real subscribers, it's all good. And that was my one trip down there. So it's not like I have a wardrobe change. I'm going to keep it real. I had the same bikini top, 3 videos. The 3rd one will be getting posted. What is coming up is going to be talking about, I think it's the bed with the carrots and the onions, Castle Hives, and how that's all doing. Now my dog's going to start because Gavin just walked over there in the middle of live.
Sorry.
But yeah, so I'm going to try to do some more. I'm going to try to do some cooking videos. We'll see what I can do. As far as updates are concerned, Hot Mess Express. So anyway, I just kind of got off track because Gavin just did that. These videos that just came out of gardening in a bikini top were from last Friday when Chris gave me a ride down to my raised beds. Some a little behind. They're a little behind, but that's the only way that I can do it. I did do that quickie video here about what blight really looks like on tomatoes in my friend's garden today, but I'm going to try to do my best. And fried green tomatoes. You know what, Judith? I broke a stem on one of the plants. Chris will tell you. And it had at least 6 or 8 on there. What are you going to do? I was trying to tie it up and it broke. So I have a lot of, and I was going to do that yesterday. I said to Chris, I'm going to make some fried green tomatoes. I didn't get around to it. I don't know if you have a special recipe. I was just going to just dip it in egg. And she has some farm fresh eggs from her girlfriend. And some egg and some breadcrumb and fry it up in a pan. Getting started on Homestead. Hello and welcome. Good evening, everybody. Hi.
I'm going inside.
Okay, take those 2 with you and put them in my room. Gavin says goodbye, everyone. Would you like to say goodbye yourself, honey?
Bye-bye.
Okay, put the dogs in the room. My too.
I'm gonna watch.
So,
Sophia, come on.
yeah, it's nice to see you in here, getting started on Homestead. Be ready today. Good night. Be ready. My grandson already typed it in, and I will definitely go check you out after the live and show you the love right back. And that's just kind of what we do here on this channel. No negativity. I'm about building women up, and you know, it's just who I am. I saw the in the basket cornmeal and add other seasonings to taste. Cornmeal. I don't have any cornmeal. I had a little bit left before I moved, so I threw that out. But I'm just going to use Italian breadcrumbs. Miss Judith. I would love to have it the southern way, but I don't have any cornmeal. So I was thinking about just some egg. I don't want them to go to waste, and they've been on her windowsill and they're not ripening. So, getting started. and show the love back in return. Oh, getting started on Homestead says try crackers. Any particular crackers? I'll soak up all the oil. I'm not really sure. I always wanted to be a Southern woman. You know what? And I have two amazing sons that are very polite, but could you imagine me being called yes, ma'am? Love it. It's buffering. I know, I saw that real quick. Like Ritz crackers. Huh. Be ready today says rats. Yeah, it was only a couple seconds I saw it come up on the screen. We should be okay. Definitely gonna have to try it. And I definitely need to eat some because there's quite a few green ones that I don't want to go to waste. So, on that note, I don't know, I have a battery. You still don't have one of these? I'm using it to keep my phone charged. I see it doing it again. It should stop though. Okay, so that's like 3 times in a row it's doing that. Don't know why. I think it's like the technical difficulty live. That's what I might write in my title. If you see it saying technical difficulty live with Bake, then you'll know why. Hot Mess Express. I've got to hop off of here and get in the bed. 4 a.m. comes early. It was good seeing you. Take care and God bless. God bless. I just got attacked by a firefly. Say hello to your husband. Ooh, before you go anywhere, did you get your test results back? Because I was thinking about that for a week. And it just hit me upside my head. So just waiting for Hot Mess Express before she goes to get off about what her test results were for last week. And Lauren is saying she's got to hit the hay. We are working all the sheep tomorrow. See you all later. Love you, Lauren. Thank you, honey. You can buzz me when you're done. Doing all your little hard work with all your lovely animals are so cute. Look at everybody's doing something with animals. Getting started on Homestead, I will definitely go over, and so I'm not sure if I did it already or not. See you later. Have to milk the rabbits. You can milk rabbits? Naive or whatever. Yes, they were negative for all of us. Yay! Everyone congratulate Hot Mess Express, who her and her husband had to be tested for COVID. They were around a sick family member. If I'm repeating this correctly, a sick family member. It's their second scare. The first time free, no virus, but this time was around a sick family member who did test positive for it, and it came back negative. Be ready today said at Hot Mess Express, I don't know what's happening, but negative is a blessing. Amen. Amen. I think it was their uncle, maybe. Hot Mess Express, if you're still on here, because you always say you're going to leave and you're still on here. I sure as heck don't milk my rabbits. I know, what is that? I'd never heard of that before. I figured I would give you something better to look at. I tried. I love these pots. They fit right on a deck instead of looking at the stucco wall over there. Yeah, I didn't know you can milk rabbits. So yeah, that's amazing for Hot Mess Express and her husband. Love them to pieces. They're amazing. They worry about me. I worry about them. And that's scary. Very, very scary. Being that a family member was sick and they tested positive for it. So they got tested and it's negative, and I am, amen, hallelujah, thank Lord above that they are negative. So yeah, we'll stick it out for like a little bit longer. And if everybody could make sure you hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down if you like on your way out tonight, that would be greatly appreciated. And if you missed maybe the live, you can always go back and rewatch it after I delete off 3 other attempts. Yeah, I'm literally tickled for Hot Mess Express. That's awesome for her and her husband. Her husband's a sweetheart. They're just great people. Judith Davis, her husband. We have Lauren, who's amazing. Minnie was on here, who's amazing. You have Hot Mess Express. Just thank you, everyone. My subscribers are the bomb diggity. Brian Lossie's homesteading, homestead. He's usually in here. Sometimes he doesn't like to talk a lot, and he'll just listen, and that's okay. Recycles everything, has a great channel. I'm not mad because, he was just looking out for me, and I really do appreciate that, Brian, if you're listening. About the whole gardening and the bikini thing. I get it. But, yeah, I just didn't want to die of a heat stroke. But, and we're back. That's like the 3rd time that it did internet unstable. I mean, the wind's picking up a little bit here, but it's not calling for another storm that I'm aware of. So, like I said, I'm probably going to be labeling this live, all these technical difficulties. So we have 7 people still here. As soon as we get to an even 2, because last week's was really long. It was like 3 hours and some odd minutes. I really appreciate Grumpy Farmer coming in here. We had a lot of new people that came in. Well, Getting Started on Homestead is in here. Be Ready Today. Go in, check their channel out. Yeah, they're Getting Started on Homesteading. Let's see, don't forget about my girl Judith Davis. And Miss Hot Mess Express with her positive news. Let's see, it was former, I'm having a hard time with this one name from earlier. Make sure you show love to Lauren. Let's see. Castle Hives. Cannot forget Castle Hives, who's amazing. Great person. Amazing. It's saying there's a new comment, but I'm actually not saying it. It's just stuck on the same comment of Lauren saying, I sure as heck don't milk my rabbits. I don't know what that's about. I didn't know you can milk a rabbit. What do I know? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, what was it? Tin Can. Let's see. Let me scroll a little bit, folks. Tin Can Gardener. We also had somebody new in the beginning that came over from somebody's channel. So yeah. So everybody has a busy day ahead of them tomorrow. Lauren has to deal with a lot of animals. And the wind is picking up a little bit here. Thought I saw an ant. I don't know what's going on. We have 7 people in here. is fluctuating with the internet outside here tonight. I don't know why. And now I'm not seeing any updated comments. So don't be surprised if I don't label this, you know, about all these little mishaps that keep happening. So we literally have 10 more minutes, so if you can get a comment in. Let me see what this does here. Let's try to get our comments in. I hope everyone has a wonderful week. Mondays are always like blah. Mondays are hard, and I'm just getting all, like, I feel a little beat up because our dogs are big and they jump. But I just got off of Friday, Saturday, well, Thursday night technically. Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, till 4:15 today, babysitting dogs. So tomorrow is probably going to feel like a Monday. Lauren, you saw on here? Somebody write a comment because I'm not seeing any new comments. Appreciate seeing Minnie in here. Haven't seen her in here in a while. And any of the new subscribers. You know, I will definitely go over and be returning the favor for that, for sure. I brought my laptop out here and everything. So yes, I'm going to try to see if I could do the instant coffee recipe in case these are still there. There's there's 7 people in here. I'm just not seeing any comments going up and down. I'm going to try that coffee recipe, and I am going to try to see if I can get maybe a couple recipes just in general in this week. There's only one more video that's coming out in the bikini, and that is going to be the carrot onion bed. So show lots of love, lots of thumbs up. I do have some, I guess, people that are drinking their haterade and they like to hit the thumbs down button, and that's okay. I don't let that stuff bother me. But we are, let me see, checking the time. There it goes. For a minute there, it didn't look like it was moving. I know the comments aren't moving, so I feel like I'm talking to myself. So if I'm missing anyone, I'm sorry. It's just been a technical, difficult Sunday live this week. So, I thank everyone for dealing with the bleepy internet, it not letting me get on live 3 different occasions. You know, things like that happen. Oh, I just took my glasses off. Now I have to see the numbers. Let's see. Yeah, it's probably not going to run for exactly 2 hours. Tonight I usually like to do mine an hour, sometimes 2 hours, but I'm thinking it's frozen because I'm not seeing any new comments. But Hot Mess Express, Judith Davis, Love You Women to Pieces, Lauren N. You are just phenomenal. Thank you to the new visitors that came in on this live. It's not usually this glitchy. Maybe we're going to get another storm here. I don't know. But Hot Mess Express, God bless you and your husband. I'm glad that the results came back negative. And I will stay in touch. I will post probably, I have a couple older videos that were set because of this whole situation. I have to go in and take a look at it. But it should be I don't know. A video will be posted. I post Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I used to do Q&A Tuesdays. And so I had to move and lose my home. But we'll see what we can do about Tuesdays. And then, what did I say? Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Fridays lately have been about doing a garden tours. It is that time. But, you know, if I just decide I want to make some homemade refrigerated pickles, maybe I'll just turn on the camera on a Tuesday. Because I love you all. God bless. I will try to make my rounds for everyone that was in here tonight that subscribed. I was at 161. Who knows what YouTube is doing, but I'm trying to bust my butt to just keep moving up and staying positive, focusing on trying to eat to get my weight back up there. It is getting hot out here now, if you can see this. It's humid. So, yes, I love each and every one of you. Thank you for joining me tonight. I'm cutting it short a little earlier tonight due to the factor that something's going on and everything is glitching. And I feel like I'm starting to bead some sweat. A little bit. No, everybody says I look red. I think I got a little sunburn on my face, but the rest of me is kind of tan. But let's check. Might have just made it to 2 hours. Yeah, we're gonna make it to 2 hours in a couple minutes. So anyway, as I was saying, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays I post videos. The garden tour has been falling on a Friday. Roots and Refuge posts her garden tour on Saturdays. You know, I don't like to step on anybody's toes. So I might leave the garden tours on Friday, and I will maybe do another video. Maybe it'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and garden tour on Friday, which would only give me Thursday of no video, because I used to do the Q&A on Tuesday. So I don't know. I think I'm going to find something to do with Tuesday because I don't want to slack with my channel. Even though my circumstances are what they are, and I will do the best I can do to keep putting out content, but these are all gracious for giving up your Sunday with all these little glitchy little things that are going on. It's saying 7 people are still in here. These are the best, but I am going to bid you all a farewell. Look out for a video for Monday, because there it is, doing it again. Internet connection, it's just acting glitchy. Yes, so look out for the video for tomorrow, which is Monday. I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed week. God bless. Stay safe. And I will post as many videos as I can and keep you all posted on everything that's going on. These are totally awesome. Sorry for all the technical difficulties tonight. It just is what it is. But love you all, and have a beautiful, wonderful, blessed week. And I will see you next Sunday. Let me take a look. We ready? 1 minute. We are going to say goodbye. And we would have made it 2 hours, even through the glitches and being a couple minutes late. So, again, have yourselves a wonderful week. Everyone, please stay safe. You know, I have people that worry about me. I worry about some of my subscribers. And, you know, it just is what it is. It's what we real people do. And I'm going to do a recipe and show you how to make this frozen coffee, because it's amazing. And I'm just like a woman that doesn't like odd numbers. I'm trying to push it just to get to exactly 2 hours. There's 8 people in here. I cannot see anyone's comments. I'm so sorry. And that's why I'm going to be ending it. Yep, we're a little over 2 minutes. With 8 people in here. I hate to leave you guys because we usually like to yip yap, but I can't see anyone's comments. They're just not coming in. So, again, I apologize for the technical difficulties. Hopefully, you just heard me this entire time talking. And I will talk to you guys soon. Love you. God bless. And I will see you next Sunday, hopefully with no glitchiness, even if I have to do it in the room. And stay safe. Be careful of the heat. And I will see you next Sunday. God bless America. Love each and every one of you. Thumbs up on the way out, or a thumbs down if you like. And I will see you soon. Bye, everyone. Sorry about all the problems tonight. I will see you soon. Love yous. God bless.